Hi. So let us talk about entitlement mentality. Just as humans are complaining, just as people are complaining, just as so many families are complaining that people don't are no longer appreciative of any good in works or good deeds or good intentions that are rendered to them. That is also how it is to God now. Humans, we have shifted this entitlement mentality that we show towards one another to God. For some people, I don't know whether they did it intentionally or unintentionally. So that's what I'm here to talk about today. So this entitlement mentality is getting now out of hand, and the way it is, most of us are losing out spiritually without us knowing it. Most of us are being, sort of, how will I put it? It blocks our blessings from coming to us. I know, let me make an example with myself. I know I'm a mother, and I have four kids, and most of them are now adolescent or say adults. So I know it is my responsibility to take care of this case psychologically, mentally, emotional, whatever, social, financial, to take care of them. And I know also that I know when to draw a limit, when to draw the line, when when there should be a borderline between what I know I should provide for them as my kids, and when they are showing me entitlement mentality, I should do it. After all, am I not the mother? That is it. That is when there is a problem. And now I canceled somebody the other day, and the person was telling me, yeah, God is the Father, is Almighty. He should know. He's sitting in heaven. Is he not seeing everything that happened? He should know that he should do it. Why should I talk about it? And I say, wow, no. You are forgetting something. God made us mini gods, meaning he gave us independence. He gave us liberty. He gave us the free will to choose or to do anything that we want to do. But there is a bet there. This bet is this: that whichever actions you take, or whichever side you switch to, whatever that comes from it, you will do what? You take it. Meaning, whichever decision you take has a consequence, whether positive or negative consequence. So when you assume because you're a Christian, because you're a born again Christian, because you worship God, because you're a servant of God, because you are whatever you are, that God should be providing for you. God should know when you need a job. God should know when you're hungry. God should know when you need a wife. God should know when you're lacking. God should know when you're sick. God should know this. God should know that. Of course, God should know that. Of course, He knows it. Of course, He sees all of them. But there is something you are forgetting. When it comes to our God and His blessings, it is a two-way traffic. It is a two-way traffic. One is coming this way, and the other is going to the other side. God cannot be coming to you. And you, what do? Nothing. In German, they call it, Nussfriendschaft, meaning you're just using God to attain your good means. You are not coming to God because you love Him. You didn't come to Him because you want to worship Him. You didn't come to Him because you want to be with Him. You didn't come to Him because you appreciate Him. You're just there because of the good things He is giving to you. And when these good things are cut off from you, that is when some people will turn around and insult Christians and remind them of how God is dead, and remind them of how God is no longer working, and remind them of how God, some people will think maybe He went to a holidays that of no return. Some people will insult Christians, and when they hear about unusual miracles, they will say, mm-mm, Maybe it happened in those days. It doesn't have, such things cannot happen now. I know there are some things that are happening spiritual. So many things are happening on this earth, and most of them, if you hear about them, you will scream. You will scream. This woman here is harboring so many mysteries that has been revealed to me. If I should open my mouth and say it, people will say I'm chasing crowds. People will say I want to be known. But people who know me privately know the kind of person I am. I'm not such person. But any information given to me, I will release it to you people. I don't care what people say. But now is not the time to tell you people of everything that God is have revealed to me. But if you want to hear some of them, go to my YouTube. There you will hear a lot of them. What I'm trying to tell us is this, that you are a Christian and you go to church and you pray, you pray, you pray, you pray, you pray, you pray. And you think that, God is not answering you. And because God is not answering you, you feel so annoyed and so angry that you give up your faith. And after leaving the faith, you now turn around to attack Christians. You turn around to make caricature of everything that Christians are doing. You are a Christian. You are a child of God. Doesn't mean that you are entitled to everything that you want. Remember what God said in the Bible when he was talking about Esau and Jacob. He said he has mercy and compassion on who he wishes. Take for instance, there are so many people who are doing at randomly, sharing money on the internet, sharing money on their pages, and people are flocking to those pages with the hope that one day they will be picked. Then you ask yourself, why are you not picked? Are they not seeing you? They give to who they want to give, even though you qualify. You are not the only person that qualifies. Blessings are given to people on merit. Blessings are given to people according to God's purpose in their lives. Blessings are given to people according to the will of God in their lives. It is not just given to them because they are Christians or because they are, you know, celebrity gospel singers, or because they are this or because they are this. You never know their stories. You don't know where they're coming from. You don't know how far they have been with God. You never know anything. You didn't, you know nothing. What you know is that boom, this person is now a star, is booming, and you're clapping and wishing, I wish I am this person. We should scrap that mentality, you know, entitlement mentality. We should scrap it from our head. That you a Christian, a child of God, doesn't warrant that everything will come the way you want it. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. Think about David. The Bible says he is the man after God's heart. God, God, God derived pleasure from everything about David. But still, David thought, wow, I'm God's friend. Everybody knows that I'm God's friend. Everybody. It is well known. Then I will build a mighty house, temple for God. Wow. And what was the reply of the friend? You know it if you read your Bible. God rejected it and told him that the child will be the person to build. David was disappointed, but still, he didn't give up. He went and organized materials for his son to build it at the appointed time. So what am I trying to say? Nothing comes easy. Stop entitlement mentality. You are a Christian. There should be a difference between you and those on earth. Just like that entitlement mentality that the 10 lepers that Jesus healed had. Holy One went back to thank God, to show appreciation, to show gratitude for what God did for him. And Jesus asked, Where, where are the rest? Where are the rest? We are Christians. We should grow up. We should act like Christians. We should not wear Christianity as a badge or as a brochure on the dress or as perfume. No. You being a Christian is something. Is something greater than that word, Christianity. You're Christ follower, and Christ is meek and humble of heart. God bless you.